Okay. All right. Uh, Thank you all for coming. As we start to think about the next generation of tools for builders and how we're going to use these incredibly powerful models that are starting to come online, um, we wanted to just hear from you all about what you'd like, what's on your mind, to answer any questions. But I hope we come up today with a much clearer sense of what to build for you all and how to make these incredibly powerful models useful. I figured I would start with a question from Twitter. Where do you fall in the Jevons paradox of software engineering? If AI makes code dramatically faster and cheaper to create, does that reduce demand for software engineers, or does cheaper custom software massively increase demand and keep engineers employed for decades? I think what it means to be an engineer is going to super change. There will be probably far more people and creating far more value, capturing more value than
coding got super high, some spikes or it's very unspiky around writing. So I'm just kind of curious how OpenAI thinks about that feature.
I think we just screwed that up. We will make future versions of GPT 5.x hopefully much better at writing than 4.5 was. We did decide, and I think for good reason, to put most of our effort in 5.2 into making it super good at intelligence, reasoning, coding, engineering, that kind of thing. And we have limited bandwidth here, and sometimes we focus on one thing and neglect another. But I believe that the future is mostly going to be about very good general purpose models. Even if you're trying to make a model that's really great at coding, it'd be nice if it writes well too. Like if you're trying to have it be able to generate a full application for you, you'd like good writing in there. When it's interacting with you, you'd like it to have a sort of thoughtful, incisive personality and communicate clearly, like good writing in a sense of clear thought, not like beautiful prose. So my hope is that we just push to get future models really good in all of the dimensions, and I think we will do that. I think intelligence is a surprisingly fungible thing, and we can get really good at all of these things in a single model. It does seem like this is a particularly important time to push on kind of, let's call it coding intelligence. But we will try to excel and catch up on everything else quickly. And
Hey,
I'll
Sam.
do a couple from Twitter after this. Go ahead.
I'm CTO at this company called Unify. To your point earlier, we're doing go-to-market automation. One thing that we think a lot about, spend a lot of time on, is kind of always on AI, sort of like this ubiquitous AI. Something that you've said that really resonated with me is intelligence too cheap to meter. The limiting factor for us to run millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of agents for our customers is cost. How do you think about small models, costs, sort of dramatic cost reductions for developers over the next months and years?
I think we should be able to deliver sort of GPT 5.2 X high level intelligence by the end of 2027 for, do you want to give a better guess? I can give one otherwise. Anyone want to give a guess? I would say at least 100x less. But there's another dimension which we haven't thought about as much historically, and now as these model outputs get so complex, more people are pushing us on the speed we can deliver it at than the cost. And that is, we are really good at writing down the cost curve. You can look at the progress we've made even from like the first O1 preview until now. We have not thought as much about how we deliver the output, the same output, and maybe at a much higher price, but in 1/100th of the time. And I think for a lot of things you're talking about, people are going to really want that. We have to figure out how we're going to balance between prioritizing for those two things. They unfortunately are very different problems, but assuming we go push on cost and assuming that's kind of like what you all, the market wants, we can go very far down that curve. Oh, yeah, let me do a couple of Twitter ones. Current interfaces weren't built with agents in mind, but we're seeing a rise in apps I built for me. What innovations and customized agentic interfaces could further accelerate the trend towards micro apps? Yeah, so this is one that I have noticed in my own use of Codex recently, is I no longer think of software as this static thing. If I have a little problem, I expect the computer to like write some code right away and get it solved for me. And I think this trend is going to go much further. I suspect that the whole way we use computers and operating systems is going to change. I don't think it'll be like, oh, every time you need to edit a document, a new version of a word processor is going to be written for you right on the spot, because we get like very used to our interfaces, and it's very important that like that button is in the same place it was last time. But for a lot of other things that we do, I think we will find that we expect software to be written just for us. And when maybe I want to use the same word processor every time, But I do kind of have a bunch of repeated quirks of how I use it. And I would like the software to be increasingly customized, a static or a slowly evolving piece of software, but written for me. And the way I use it is different than the way I use it. And that idea that our kind of tools are constantly evolving, converging just for us, that seems like it's going to happen. And certainly internally at OpenAI, where people are very much adopting Codex for their workflows right now. Everybody has their own little custom things. So that one seems like it's guaranteed, and I think that's like a very good direction to go build in, and figuring out what that's going to look like and how people are going to do that seems great. How should builders think about durability when startup features can quickly be replaced by model updates? What is the one layer of the stack you promised not to eat? We talked about this a little bit earlier. It's so tempting to assume that the laws of physics for business have totally changed. And they haven't yet. They may continue to change over time, but right now what's changed is that you can do work faster and you can kind of create new software much, much faster. But all the other rules of building a successful startup, you've got to figure out we can get users, you got to figure out a way to solve it. You got to figure out a way to provide something sticky, some sort of moat network effect, advantage, whatever you want to call it. None of that has changed, and the good news is it hasn't changed for us either. So there have been many startups that have done things that maybe in a perfect world we would have done sooner, but it was too late. People built up, a real durable advantage, and that will keep happening. The general framework I always give people when they ask me some version of this question is, will your company be happy or sad if GPT-6 is a wildly impressive update? And I encourage people to continue to hope to make a lot of progress. I encourage people to try to build things where you are so hoping the model gets wildly better. And there's so many things to build that way. And then the things where it's a little sort of patch around the edge, that actually can still work if you build up enough of an advantage. The models get upgraded, but it is a harder and more stressful path. Let me do one more question. Realistic timeline for agents that can run long workflows autonomously without constant human intervention, given that even simple on-chain tasks often break after 5 to 10 steps. Go ahead.
I think it really depends on the kind of task. So there's a number of tasks today where just inside OpenAI, we see people who are prompting Codex in a very special way. Maybe they're using the SDK. Are you talking to the FBI, Aggie? To continue, but they basically having it running, forever. And so I think this isn't a question of when, but it's a question of broadening of the horizon. So if you have a very specific task that you understand very well, try doing it. I like to gamble. Absolutely not. To think okay, I want to get to the point where I can prompt the model to build a startup. That's a much more open-ended problem with a much harder verification loop. So I would encourage you to figure out, okay, how can I break that down into a different problem where an agent can verify itself, and then when I can verify its final output at the end of it, and then over time we can let the agent do more and more and broader tasks.
Other questions now? Hi, Sam.
And she
I
also
wanted to go back on this, reading it, and there's states which everyone who reads. Thank you very much. Other side, the rate limiting factor of the
日本語読者の皆様にも新しい小説を披露することができてとても嬉しいです。ぜひたくさんの方に読んでいただきたいと思います。ありがとうございます。
それでは早速、記者の方々による質疑応答を始めたいと思います。
I'll open it for questions from the foreign press. Many of your fans showed up.
You saw that? I'm very popular. You're the only one who sees my faults, so I keep my mouth shut.
There's a lot of
Thanks for coming with me and interpreting for us. Oh man, these past few days, I had a great time with you. Here,
good ideas, and I am
publisher gave it to me. They're so great at giving gifts.
You're passing the gift they got for you?
In a month or so, a man from a Japanese magazine is coming to Seoul. I'd like you to be my translator then.
ideas.
I won't be in Seoul, so I can't. I'm sorry, I'm all booked up.
Oh, because you're going to be in Spain, right?
Yeah, I won't be back in Seoul for a few months.
Oh no, that won't work. You're the only one who interprets my gibberish well, no matter how much crap I spew. So you must delay your trip for me, could you?
Hey, isn't it enough that you dragged a busy person to Japan and put me to work? That's too big of an ask,
The
sir.
experience of sitting down in front of
So
an AI
we'll go for sushi at the airport. And a drink?
Mr. Kim, listen,
writer,
you need to cut out your drinking.
not being
You confuse
shown
the
as
protagonists'
this
names at the talkback.
is something.
The husband of the main character is Nam Yeon-soo. It's not Park and Chol.
If we
First husband, Nam Yeon-soo.
The one who wrote it doesn't know? I was shocked but had to contain it while translating.
could do that.
All right, I hear you. You roll with it. I'll treat you then. Let's go, okay?
The next time, buy me sushi. I have things to do while I'm still in town.
Figure out
Oh,
what
really? You're going somewhere nice, alone? Really? Meeting someone? Going on a date?
Mr. Kim, I hope you have a safe trip back.
You're going on a date, aren't you? I was concerned you had no luck at all whatsoever. If you're going on a date, share those cookies with her. They're sweet.
Summer, you and I touch a boat.
From the JR line to the City to the turnstile.
We ran it
And
for
turn right
speed.
to Central Square. Keep walking
Along
past the
the road and
reach the platforms.
I
Go through the donut to turnstile.
felt like we could live in that moment forever. Oh, sorry. Don't worry, it's no doubt, just the two of us breathing it in. The winter came and everything turned cold. The warmth we shared faded like the sun's last.
Excuse me?
Yes.
The leaflets in Korean seem to have run out.
Oh, sorry. I'll get them for you now.
Thank you so
Now
much.
left with the silence, distance, can't seem to shake the echo of your touch. Now I'm just trying to make
Like the power grid in the US is built a certain way that makes things more significant, really change it. Do you see this potential here? Are we making foundations out of as they exist right now that are gonna be harder to swap? Even trying to get the current models update to a technology that feel like you're forward. Do you think we'll be able to steer the models and get them to do things, or are we just done improving? I think we really will be very good at getting the models to do things. Fundamentally, if we use these models correctly, the way we have things architected right now, they also. But.
I'm sorry.
Non si preoccupi, non l'ho mica fatto apposta. Sì, parlo solo giapponese. Sono studiato.
Answer. And then just. That doesn't feel so.
Hashtag Momo-chan ramen. Hashtag a new beginning. Hashtag grateful to you. Hashtag I promise to make you so happy.
Scientific project, it tends to generate multiple ideas for further research, so that kind of like growing. Well, given scientist only has a linearly decreasing amount of time to carry that out.
It is not.
Incredible how to.
そんなことがあったら言ってください。
Clear, but I think that the possibility that
いらっしゃいませ。
to helping
好きな席にどうぞ。
all the idea, order of time, that there will be a transition where
Come on.
models, will take over the whole research enterprise. So do you see that as coming from the existing algorithms or requiring world models?
メニューになります。
I think it's still a long or reasonably long way away from the models doing
Are you Momo-chan, the owner of Momo-chan House?
research in most areas.
あなたがこの桃ちゃんラーメンの筋の桃ちゃんですか？
It looks to me like mathematics
はい。
and say, okay, that one doesn't need a wet lab or physical input at all. You don't need this thing.
ももちゃんラーメンお出ししますね。
Eventually,
Yes.
for now, the mathematician, most progress with models are very heavily involved in looking at
She looks
direction.
younger in real life.
This just doesn't feel right. I have an intuition for something different on this other path, but I've gotten to meet a few that I'll say their entire days collaborating with these models, making rapid progress. But
I came to find a South Korean man who wants a fresh
to be
start
honest,
with
it feels to me like that.
He wants to rebuild his whole life with you.
chess history when people who beat Kasparov
私はここに桃ちゃんと一緒に新しいスタートを決
to
め
AI instead of humans, but a human plus an AI. It's like choosing the best intent. AI is better than that, and then very good.
No, the male voice sounds like a news anchor.
Of course.
It could be an option to maybe change the
I
tone
sort
to
of
make it
see
a little suffer.
like many research, something like that should happen over time. Things are gonna get so complex. The AI understand all these things.
He's Chinese.
Yeah, for all people can.
Thought he might be Korean.
But there's
Let's see if I can make your voice female then.
creativity,
It's very important that you translate well.
intuition, judgment that
And this actor.
can't come up with any principle reason.
Fuck.
So I will, today, I don't think just saying
Fuck.
like six, go solve math. That is certainly not gonna outperform a few very good people. Then and saying, okay, this is a good direction.
Draco thoughts?
Even though we
Would he
care,
be from-
even though we can say, hey, you did a complete training set, there's something else happening. In terms of
Do you understand?
the workflows that are working there, you touched on.
You
something
do.
which is
You're Korean?
you solve one problem and it
I
opens.
didn't want to eavesdrop by us.
It must have been fun to pretend to be Chinese.
I never pretended that I was Chinese.
Yes, you did. You're reading that pamphlet in Chinese.
I'm not pretending. I read them. I collect language brochures. English, French, Italian to practice and keep updated.
Problems.
Don't be ridiculous. You're a Papago app on legs?
Look, I have
Paulo. Cambiamo danza, non parliamo giapponese, per favore.
Che cos'è, bambino?
Ho una serie di allergie. Prima ha mangiato una merendina che forse c'era qualcosa da fare.
救急車を呼んでください。子供がアレルギーで呼吸困難で倒れたと伝えてください。
はい。
Che viene nella mangiando. Sarebbe meglio portarla all'ospedale.
救急車呼びました。ここまでの道幅が狭くてすぐに着くかどうか。
Dice che l'ambulanza potrebbe tardare ad arrivare perché il vicolo è molto stretto. Lo porto io il braccio fino alla strada principale. Lo porto io. Grazie. 救急車に大通りの入り口に来てほしいと伝えてください。
はい。I'll look after your belongings.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. For now.
Ho spiegato la situazione al paramedico. Chiamatemi su questo numero se aveste bisogno di provvisioni all'ospedale.
Grazie.
お願いします。お願いします。
There are many ways AI can go wrong. Physics, certainly one of them. that we are quite nervous about is bio.
Thank you.
The models
I'll take my things.
bio right now. And by like are not just looking strategy.
Can you help me, please?
To them and
This is a big emergency.
from us.
The Papago app was my first choice, but a human voice would be better because AI can't be heartfelt in authentic ways.
The lover's quarrel isn't something I want to be a part of.
Shift that I think that
I knew it. You heard everything.
AI bio
You heard me curse too, didn't you?
Like
I didn't mean to.
blocking resilience. My co-founder
Using a stupid AI to win the man I love would be very wrong.
did all this one.
So please help me. Getting dumped is bad enough,
We tried to do all
but through
these things.
Papago it's even worse.
It just actually means comes from like when you weren't allowed to have fires.
Okay, fine, I'll volunteer.
And then we
Just
just better at like
no swear words, not with me.
fire code.
韓国人シェフのキム・ユジンさんは今日東京に行ってていません。
And now
Mr. Eugen went to Tokyo, so he's not here.
society.
Went to Tokyo?
I think we need to think about AI.
He knew I was coming and went into hiding?
AI is going to be a real
I
problem.
wonder if those two might be lying to me.
Bioterrorists. AI
Well,
is going to be a real problem.
You want me to say that?
AI is also a solution to those things.
Please don't.
It's a solution to a lot of other problems as well.
Can you tell us when he'll return?
And
いつ戻ってきますか?
I think we need
それはちょっと
for not to
付き合ってる彼女なら知ってるんじゃお呼びしましょうか。
You can ask his girlfriends to come out and talk.
block what they're supposed to block.
What?
You know.
レイコさん、ちょっと。
We've been talking to a lot of
She's not the one he wants to pursue.
researchers, companies
But
about
it
what
fits.
takes to be able to deal
He
with
uploaded a photo of her with a hashtag new start. I mean,
a lot of
tell me that's not her.
AI actually seems this, but it won't be a technological. It won't be an entirely technological solution. Not even differently than
You picked the wrong one.
I am
Wait,
very nervous
oh,
about
no, I thought he was with the younger one.
and sort of resilience based approach. It does seem like AI can really help us do that fast. But if something goes really wrong, like visibly really wrong for AI this year,
well,
I would be a
no.
reasonable bet for what that could be.
Could you ask her, please,
And then
how far along she is?
何ヶ月ですか?
7ヶ月です。
7 months along.
Hi, my name is Megna.
He left me almost 3 months ago.
Question is kind of related
7?
to human collaboration, in the sense that
That's so
I've been
crazy.
talking
What a-
about AI
what a
models,
fucking bastard.
stuff like that. They become really good being for
すいません。
learning topics or learning subjects really quickly.
この方、チャームイさんですか？
Forward in education lab.
チャームイさんに話したいことがあります。
Appreciate a lot.
伝えてください。
But one thing that I kind of often find myself coming back to is
Wait.
the role of other humans in collaboration, where it's just like, if you can get an answer at your
I got something for you to translate. At this restaurant, the chef is a hashtag two-timing cheater, man whore, and a pathetic jerk.
About it.
Cheaters must die.
And so
You there, I curse you and I hope your business closes.
I won't translate profanity or curses that might hurt others.
This session where you're just like,
I don't want to be involved further.
all
The
these
woman
AI
back there
tools that can
asked me to tell you
perform
this.
Of human teams at a much faster pace. So when I'm thinking about like
お腹の子は前の旦那の子で、ユジンさんの子ではありません。
output, I know that human plus AI
配っているの分かってますか？
kind of avenue for
彼
that.
の優しさに甘えたかったんです。
Humans plus AI,
ですが
if、that makes sense.
totally
チャームイさんが彼とよりを戻したいなら、
many things.
私は喜んで別れます。
I was still like I was
She said I could have him? Maybe you misunderstood.
man.
I heard exactly what she said to me.
The teachers
Why would she?
tried to
Maybe she's playing a trick on me by saying that and she's... What does she actually want?
I repeated what she told me.
I mean, why would she say that to you? It's just so weird. Why would she be nice when her life sucks?
I only pass on what people say. I don't judge them or think about their meaning.
Oh, fine.
and I was like,
Then I'll go back for more info. Come, Papa, go.
That's enough. Chamu,
I don't learn.
it seems that man and you broke up, so there was no infidelity. The baby isn't even his.
Like, no,
Two of them must be.
In love?
definitely took care.
That's what you're saying? I hate that.
Exactly.
Important thing. learn our
You make
slang.
this anything more and you'll be the bad guy.
But
If I'm a crazy bitch, that's none of your concern. I need you to interpret for me.
I don't want to, Muhi. If you want to be crazy or bad, that's on you. I'm not going to take part in hurting someone. You don't need an interpreter to have your misguided anger accurately conveyed. Might as well use a language that's universal.
Problem. But I think that suggests that
Best of luck to you.
change the way we teach.
You said you wouldn't judge me, yet I'm somehow the villain?
Like have ChatGPT write something for you. That's the way
Their
to
love's
do it.
good and pure,
Just don't
so
know what to think. And
everybody else can go to hell, right?
to write, or the practice of writing is very important to learn everything. But probably the way we should
He
teach
told me
writing
it was
is
over for good, then he was gone.
has changed. We should
He's done this before, so I thought he'd return. And then 3 months later, he shared a post talking about a fresh start, so I came here to find him.
like this is going to be fine.
You can judge it as crazy, but this is love too.
10% of learners that are like extreme autodidacts.
I don't want it to end like this.
Amazing. Figure out new ways to teach the curriculum. Bring the others.
Just help me finish this with a little dignity.
And then there's another piece now, which is how do we make this be a collaborative thing and not just
I ask you to translate for love.
learning and performing and doing amazing things.
Please
You're
help.
just with your computer by yourself. We haven't seen evidence of this yet, and it is
Much
something that we
easy.
try to measure.
こっちは大丈夫。
I
今日帰る
suspect that human connection is going to be
の無理しなくていいよ。
lots of AI.
手通り明日帰ってきてください。
Getting
Hi.
together with other people.
はーい。
With other people.
じゃあ明日ね。
But we have started to see people explore interfaces to make that easier. And
すいません、まだ営業時間じゃないんです。
hardware, our devices, we have thought a lot about, and maybe we've even thought first about what a collaborative sort of multiplayer.
I see that you might have a kind heart.
And my sense is
well,
that although no one has,
There's something I need to ask you.
we will be surprised.
あなたの気持ちを伝えました。ですが、彼女も聞きたいことがあって来たそうです。
That no other technology has enabled. So you
When
can
your
have,
boyfriend and I were
friends
together,
that will sit around the
from
table
time to time he would
and a little,
disappear on me and
kind of robot or
leave me
something
for
also
weeks
there.
on end.
You will be able to be way more productive.
Was he spending time with you instead?
あの人がいなくなるたびに、
Every
あなたといましたか？
group brainstorm, every time you try to solve a problem, there'll just be a AI as part of it, and it'll help the
Wow, so I'm right. But of
So whenever
course,
we talk about
he
anything as a
betrayed me
reminder,
and cheated a lot.
It's like if you tell us something, we'll probably just build it.
待ってた私に寄り添って
Oops, thanks.
助けてくれて。
I'm curious
He
about like
comforted
your
her and
agents
helped her
are
in time.
moving and operating more production systems,
Well,
especially at scale.
She can't say the man's a saint for cheating. He's helping because she's a charity case? Maybe he held on because he feels sorry for her.
Cost, liability, and
I'm assuming you're saying things out of anger and I won't translate them to her.
hard work is being
Please be kind
invested in.
and keep some dignity.
Tons of problems everywhere you mentioned. One of the things that surprised me personally,
Still, though,
and I think
he
it's
returned to me afterwards.
in two ways that surprised me.
But now he'll feel stuck with the baby and you
When I
both
first
clinging
started
to him.
using Codex,
And no,
I said,
I wouldn't
I
even
don't know if
bother
this is
taking
true,
him back.
but for sure, I'm not going to give this thing like complete unsupervised.
Since you've
access.
refused to translate, tell her congratulations.
And I lasted about like 2 hours. And then I was like,
Your love's off to a bad start, but
the agent seems to really do reasonable things.
I wish you the best.
These commands every time. I'm just going to turn it on for like a little bit and see what happens. And I never turned it. I never,
ハムイさん、
you know,
私の言い訳も聞いてください。
and I think other people have had a similar thing.
There's something she wants to explain to you.
The general worry I have
実はユジンさんは日本に留学していた頃から私の彼氏でした。
and the failure rates are
ですが彼は
catastrophic.
他の女性に心を奪われました。
Catastrophic. But the rates are so low that we are going to kind of slide into
その
this,
人
like,
は
you know what,
家族からも捨てられて誰もいない惨めな境遇になすすべもなく、
and harder
まるで
to understand everything they're doing
映画の悲劇のヒロインみたいに不幸をたくさん抱えている人でした。
emerges over
私が何度も引き止めましたが、
but some secure
その人を一人でほっとけないと戻っていきました。
have various opinions on this curve of like how crazy
Who?
sci-fi you want to get with the
Is she talking about?
being misaligned.
今あなたは誰のことを言ってますか？
I think what's going to happen
その
is
女があなたよ。
the pressure to adopt these tools, to use them,
Tell me what she said.
the like delight, the power of them is going to be
Please tell me.
great that people
不幸出会いを掴んでいたのは
that people get pulled along
ただよ。
not thinking enough about the complexity of how to do these things.
そこの裏切りに気づいていたのにここまで来るなんて。この女、プライドも捨てろと寂しかったのね。
Very steeply, we're gonna get used to
Just will.
Don't translate, Papa Go.
some level and decide we trust them, and without building
I refuse to understand this woman's words
big
and give her any
structure
satisfaction.
around it, we will.
So what do you want?
I think that would
I'm
be
not
a
sure.
kind of community to build.
I think I'm about to cry.
Hi, I just wanted to go back to.
If I cry in front of that woman, I'll die of humiliation.
Studying cognitive science and design, and I was in high school when I saw my peers using ChatGPT to generate essays and homework and stuff like that. And now I'm in college, and we're having these discussions about AI policy and coursework in CS and humanities and everywhere. And I wanted to go back to this.
Just stay like this. I'll work it out gracefully, as much as I can.
In classrooms during those periods of.
何か誤解されているようですが、私たちは一緒に旅行中で挨拶を兼ねて立ち寄っただけです。
And you know, as someone who is a
二人で旅行中
changing and being shaped
僕
by
のお土
AI
産です。
Been years.
こっちは礼儀を持ってお話ししたのに、
I
あ
mean, generally
な
speaking,
たは本当に無礼ですね。
computers out of kindergarten.
先ほどのあなたの言葉は私の中で留めておきます。
Should be like
この人を傷つけるような言葉は絶対いません。
interact with each other. So not only would I not have AI, most
Once you feel better,
computers.
let's get out.
I think definitely we still don't understand technology. There's been like a lot about the social stuff. There's something that's pretty bad, but I have a sense that young children and even much worse still talk about little. I think we understand them better. Like we don't.
My name is Alan, and I'm in biopharma. So, Gen AI has been really helpful for clinical trial.
Thank you.
Writing.
You helped me a lot today.
We're also trying to use it for.
Oh, I got foundation on you.
It's fine.
And one of the things.
That gift must have been expensive. I'll pay you. How
Don't worry,
much?
I got it as a gift too.
I was
Are you sure?
wondering if there's going to be an inflection.
I feel
point
bad,
or if there's
really.
Something you see down.
Maybe we can have some food together. My
We're
treat?
gonna get that solved. I don't know if it's.
No, but what I meant was,
That is a super common request.
let's put it behind us.
And
All right.
I think we know how to do it. We just have a lot
I
of
wish you the best.
urgent areas to push on, but we will get there.
And also, I wanted to thank you
So,
and say sorry for today.
I just dropped out of university in
Enjoy your stay.
W6, like on your badge. And I got two questions.
Arigato.
First one is, my parents are still kind of pressuring me to finish university, and do you think university could be, in its current state, limiting sometimes? And second is,
まで来る
do
な
you enjoy best?
この女、 プライドも捨てろと寂しかったのね。
Parents. So I think like it's just and they love you and they're trying to give you advice they think is best and just sort of keep explaining to them that you can always go back if you want to.
Is she a woman weighed down by her past?
A different place now and gonna keep being in a different place.
Doesn't seem like she is.
I mean, everybody's got to make their own decision.
Go.
You need to make your own decision and not just.
Arigato.
Society tells you to do. And I don't think this is a time. If you are an AI builder, it's probably the best use of your hearing. If you're just like fast with it's just all ages. For some, this is unusual. You know, always back later. Like, doesn't mean that it's not the right.
You there? Excuse me? Hey, Mr. Papago! Your phone. I have it and forgot
What
to.
is it now?
A call just came
Yes?
from a foreigner.
Oh,
And then the second thing, respect.
Hello?
Not anymore.
Oh, pronto.
I just got really busy.
Volevamo ringraziarla di cuore.
Kinda gets
È merito suo se nostro figlio adesso sta bene.
procrastinating companies that are like,
Meno male.
Per sdebitarci vorremmo farle un regalo.
Si figuri, non c'è bisogno.
Avremmo prenotato un ristorante per cena, ma dal momento che dobbiamo restare in ospedale non potremo andarci. La prenotazione è per 2 persone. Se per caso la ragazza che ha ricevuto la chiamata è una sua amica, potrebbe andarci con lei.
I think a lot of people would like that.
We are gonna do that.
You ask me for it all the time.
Amica.
È stato difficile prenotare. Avendo anche già pagato, vorremmo che almeno lei ne approfittasse.
Or do you want them to like bring their ChatGPT memory?
Allora,
Yeah, so that's my question. I mean,
va
definitely
bene.
token budget. People
Facciate
bring
volentieri.
their accounts
Sì,
and
sì.
you know,
Ok,
what models
grazie.
they have access to.
Arrivederla.
But I think there's all this other stuff too, like what, MCP servers does my company have access to? What memory does
In
ChatGPT
Italian?
have about me, or what projects am I
Yes.
working on?
Was it about that kid at the
Curious
restaurant?
about that.
He's
Like,
okay?
ChatGPT knows so much about
Thankfully,
me from a
he's
work
feeling a lot
perspective,
better.
but also
Good.
a very
I'm
personal
glad he's fine.
perspective.
Yeah.
And
If I hadn't
developers
taken your phone by
leverage
mistake,
that.
you would have been in a pickle.
So we do
It's
want.
your lucky day today.
It's very scary because ChatGPT does know so much about you. And if you like tell
Shamohi,
a person.
do you have any plans for this afternoon?
Well, I came and did what I had to do.
They'll know
You were there.
the
Why?
exact social.
Perhaps you would like to have dinner together.
They share what with who and when something will something else. Our models are not quite.
I invited you and you said no.
I never said no, I didn't see the point in being together.
Why do you want to now?
Those Italian tourists with the child gifted me a dinner reservation they made earlier for 2. It would be a waste otherwise.
That would be unfortunate. Must be expensive?
Probably.
But when we get there, it's
I'll be doing you a favor if I say yes and join you.
just token budgets, and if I pay for the
Well, I'm the one who helped you, but you're making it sound like you're helping me out instead, right?
Well,
So I think we
having yummy food's not the same experience when eating alone. Okay? Let's share a taxi.
The reservation's at 7.
We really screwed up.
Should we go and then meet in front of the place at 7?
I guess we'll all agree here that software development.
Spend time together. Until dinner, if that's okay.
But at the same
Sure, what do you want to do?
still has job.
Sightsee and take a look around. Like good tourists.
How did the interview change?
Hey, I forgot to ask you earlier. What's your name?
Georgia.
Mr. Juhojin, it's nice to meet you.
What?
I'm Chamuhi.
First time.
Nice to meet you, Miss Chamohi.
I think and up to the trees, I hear the winds read.
Always seems to have and not a majority AI workers.
You're an actress?
And that's gonna.
Does that make you a celebrity?
But what I think we should.
No, not all actors are celebrities. Not even close.
Is
A few
hire
maybe.
super aggressively.
Like 5% in the industry.
AI can do a lot of stuff in the future.
Either way, look me up on the internet.
So I think the right approach for us will be to hire them slowly,
Oh.
keep hiring, and trust that. I'm not a believer that like
Oh,
eventually.
you've been in many things. You've done a lot.
It's like 0 employees, but for a long
What?
time.
You had a role in the movie Crooks?
We'll have a gradually increasing number.
Now you're wondering what role I played, right?
And this is.
I get it. It was a small part, tiny. I felt kind of embarrassed to put it on my resume. The CEO of my agency asked to put it online. Now you can find it.
It's a credit to be proud of. Over 10 million people watched it.
Basically would like.
Well, nobody remembers me in it at all. The film may have been a huge hit, with a festive fireworks celebration,
And watch them.
but only for the people in the limelight, not for me. That woman said I'm
There are.
a person with no luck who's never had love or success.
Just you want to interview.
And that means you'll be successful from now on.
Work this way very effectively. I think
A guy with a history of being with unlucky women like he was, decides to leave
not
you,
that relevant, but now they're even less
then it
relevant.
makes sense to think only happiness awaits you in the future.
So that's one thing. There's like a more general thing that a few of these questions have hinted at, which is the future going
You're
to
able to
be,
see the silver lining.
you know,
And you're a great translator.
don't hire many people on AI workers or, you know, some version of that? Or is it going to be that companies that fit with the future are, you know, it's a revolution. Which are basically something closer to the lab, but further down the recipe, it's still bigger.
Mr. Ju, you're not taking photos?
It's like it'll be a very stable
You don't have Instagram?
society.
I have it. I don't post much. I'm not that into it.
We've been trying.
Right now, my followers
I think it's
are at
very-
9,989.
I think it's very important that.
Like, I'm so close.
adopt AI.
What?
In a big way.
A few more and I'll be at 10,000. But it's been like this for a while.
So you're asking me to follow you?
It's not a hard thing to do. With many, I don't follow back, but we'll follow each other.
Oh, well, I'm not sure. Following a famous actress makes me nervous.
Why would you be nervous? No one would call me famous.
Well, you might be. You mentioned earlier you might blow up and become a huge star. And strangers would see my account. No.
You seem to say things, well, in very flattering ways.
Let's head back down. The observatory has a beautiful view. However, if we go, we'll be late for dinner.
This is your second time here?
Yeah.
Place that we can
And you're here again?
study.
Alone?
I think we're in the most right now is.
This island's legendary.
It's been around the long. It's the greatest.
The dragon god of the sea fell in love with a fairy from the heavens and created this land to give as a gift to her.
Oh. The dragon god was invested.
One of the interesting.
I came here with someone before. I wanted this place as a present for her birthday. Today's her birthday, so I'm here to see how much I missed her.
Consumers of images report dramatically higher.
She wanted an island for a birthday gift?
satisfaction rates there.
So you came here wishing to be with her?
Yeah.
You're talking about love. Who is she?
We care a lot.
What's wrong? You know everything about my love life. It's fair to tell me yours.
I'm under no obligation to share that with a stranger. Why would I?
Actually, because we're strangers,
You'd like
you're free to speak since you'll never see me again. You know everything about me, so don't get embarrassed.
you can see these incredible.
I knew her a long time ago.
To me at least.
And even then,
You know, clinker made.
I was fooling myself. I misunderstood her like you did.
Oh no. So then,
Goes way down.
she confessed in a roundabout way and thought you were saying no.
Last year of. They would go.
You
to
didn't offer for her to come this year? Since it's her birthday today?
or, like,
She has somebody in her life that she celebrates with now.
and the people would all say, and I could do it for sure. Yeah. And show them.
So let's get going.
Ah,
And like fairly consistent.
hey, wait up.
And then as soon as they were told that, they would say, actually, I don't like it. No, this is not the one I want. And that is kind of test. Like, when I finish reading a book that I love, the first thing I do is like, look, understand it, like, but I love to do that.
I think we're almost there. We could ask someone for directions? Japanese is a language you know.
No way.
I
know where we're going. Just this way. 2 more blocks there.
But
Be a deep, durable
we're going in circles.
Wait,
Which one
stop.
is this
Stay
way?
there.
If the art is even a little bit.
The restaurant isn't far. It's down this way, not back there.
It's this way. I'm correct.
Let's bet. For real? I win the bet, you follow me.
Because reaching 10,000 followers is that important?
Yes, to me it is. You agree to the bet?
Creators and consumers is that.
Hey, excuse me, do you live here? How did you find this place?
Whatever goes into the houses.
Hey, Jinso.
No matter what.
Traveling.
I'm gonna want you.
In Japan? I'm asking because today's Jisung's birthday. But we had a fight and I can't find her. She put up a photo on Instagram. It might be in Japan. Could you take a look and let me know if you can maybe find her?
And my question revolves around.
Oh, this way? Thanks for the direction. Hey, you! The restaurant's this way. So I win. Something wrong?
The woman who wants the island.
So we're gonna push.
I just heard she came here today.
Oh.
Clearly people
Terrific!
want it, and it
Hurry up then. Go be with her. I'm fine.
These tools.
This opportunity's a gift. Don't waste it on me or you'll end up alone again, Hojin. This time, don't act like you don't get her.
The value of this.
Then things can change.
I don't feel. You know. Things. Say my.
하루 종일 너의 맘 깊은 곳 항상 모르겠어 언제라도 어디에도 나를 기선 있게 be okay.
Oh well. It's a shame. I don't know how to reach him.
And I don't want to sit there. Like, this is.
지금처럼 가장 가까운 곳
I hope he follows me.
It's breaking out.
상처가 궁금해도 참아줄게. 너의 진심은 내가 아니까. 내게 손닿을 수 있게. Always wanted.
Feels like see. Yeah, good in general is be very resilient, be very adaptable. I think these are gonna. And in a 3-month sort of boot camp style thing, make them extremely formidable. And do things on all those axes I was just talking about is very surprising. It was a big update to me, and so I think these are the skills that may matter the most, and they're like quite learnable. Are we out of time? Okay. Thank you all very much for coming and talking. We really do want input on what you'd like us to build. Like, assume we will have a model that is 100 times more capable than the current model, with 100 times the context length, that 100x the speed, 100x reduced cost, perfect tool calling, extreme like coherence over. Like, we're gonna get there. Tell us what you'd like us to build. We're gonna hang around, and you know, if you're like, hey, I just need this API, or I just need this kind of primitive, or I just need this sort of runtime, or whatever it is. Like, we're building it for you, and we'd like to get it right. But thank you all for coming.